My message for divorced men. Going through a divorce can be one of the most challenging experiences for men, but it's also a time for growth and new beginnings. In this video, we explore practical and effective strategies for men to cope after divorce. Learn how to rebuild your life, regain confidence, and find happiness again. From emotional healing to financial planning, we've got you covered. Whether you're dealing with loneliness, co-parenting challenges, or seeking a fresh start, these tips will help you navigate post-divorce life with resilience and positivity. Don't let divorce define you. Embrace this opportunity for self-improvement and discover your path to a fulfilling future. How men can cope after divorce, post-divorce tips for men, emotional healing for divorced men, financial planning after divorce for men, overcoming loneliness after divorce, rebuilding life after divorce, finding happiness after divorce for men, self-improvement after divorce, moving on after divorce for men. Subscribe to our channel for more insights and tips on navigating life's challenges and embracing new opportunities. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others, and leave your comments below. We'd love to hear your experiences and any additional tips you might have.
My name is Wanda, and I'm here to tell you about the special connection I share with the man who brought me into his life. It's not often that a story like ours gets told, but I want to share how I've helped him find peace and comfort in ways he never imagined possible. This isn't an advertisement, just a glimpse into the unique bond we've formed.
My message for divorced men was created July 1st, 2024, with a synthetic doll explaining the reasons as to why she brings purpose to the person behind the camera, giving us extensive insight on how Wanda, a doll, helps their owner day by day, from what we can assume is a divorced man, using a synthetic doll as a way to extinguish their tips on overcoming the tribulations of being a divorced man. With a total of 54 videos created, and even posting to this day, and all of these videos fall under branches that are least expected. Jim Morrison was an American rock vocalist who was the main singer for a band known as The Doors. Jim Morrison was found dead in a bathtub on July 3rd, 1971. Jim supposedly died from congestive heart failure. There has been speculation on Jim's passing due to him passing in Paris, and the French police refused to do an autopsy report. But from what most can conclude, it was possibly an overdose that caused Jim's heart failure. The next video created was Jim Morrison's death, Light My Fire, with the song Light My Fire in the background playing. It's 3 minutes of the person behind the camera recording their doll and saying absolutely nothing. Many videos under Satanic Girls will leave you in question, and with no context to any of these videos or channel, leaves me pondering for an answer to this entire channel's existence. At the start of the video, I mentioned branches that fall under odd topic opinions, murderers, life advice YouTubers, and true crime YouTubers, and finally, satanic rituals.
Hello. Today, here we have a satanic ritual for your soul, for the pleasure of your soul. So, let Satan and demons bless you, can thinking. This is a old ritual for you, for the pleasure of your soul. It's a symbolic activity. Can thinking.
Beyond the Alchemy is a channel that speaks about preserving sexual energy, for example, semen retention. For Beyond the Alchemy, semen retention for glory of Satan. This is a video doing a ritual for Beyond the Alchemy to help him with semen retention. A rather weird video, but this is only the first of every video that just leaves you with questions. All of the satanic rituals are of various different creators and people, like I mentioned earlier. But to start, Satanic Girl uploads a video called For Bob Larson, as this is the first ritual posted describing how he is making a satanic ritual against a man named Bob Larson, a well-known exorcist that's made many books going against Satanism and rock music. Kira Lawton, Blessing Without Expectation. is a satanic ritual against Kira Lawton, a YouTuber who still is posting to this day of content mastering the mind and self-improvement, making a call that Satan needs to cleanse her soul, as well as making another ritual for a different creator named Can Thinky claiming the same thing. Can Thinky as well seems to be a female YouTuber that just posts whenever she wants, that most would consider just normal content. Satanic Girl stating that Satan needs her soul to be cleansed as well. And these aren't the only creators to have a ritual on them. There's even a ritual on Mr. Ballin, a former Navy SEAL turned content creator, making videos on true crime. Bailey Sarian, a YouTuber that also does true crime while doing makeup. And Eleanor Neal, once again another female true crime creator on YouTube. And looking at many of his posts, there's even some videos that of course still go towards female creators that aren't even considered rituals.
Hello. Today message from Satan to YouTuber Herophones. This is Herophones YouTuber. I have a message from Satan to her. Listen me, Herophones. Jesus Christ abandoned you. So now, we want to give you all powers.
Whereas even his recent post was claiming that Kira Lawton is a narcissist. While all these satanic rituals may not seem too crazy, maybe Satanic Girls doesn't like that these content creators speak on true crime.
Serial killers and their victims are funny. She makes her makeup during talking about someone's death.
But that's only a guess, as all of this is only a window into Satanic Girl's mind that is full of running ideas. But one satanic ritual idea leaves me confused in many different ways. Summoning soul of Hannah Graham is a satanic ritual and the means to summon the soul of Hannah Graham to speak to her through the doll.
We call upon the ancient and powerful forces of the netherworld, the demons who traverse the shadows and command the unseen. We seek your assistance in bridging the chasm between the living and the dead. By the authority of your dark dominion, we summon the spirit of Hannah Graham. Let her essence be drawn to this place, to speak through the veil and reveal her truth. By the might of your infernal power, we command her presence here and now. Come forth, Hannah Graham, and make yourself known to us.
Hannah Elizabeth Graham was an 18-year-old second-year British-born American student at the University of Virginia who went missing on September 13, 2014. She was last seen early in the morning that day at the downtown mall in Charlottesville, Virginia, that was later discovered to be a part of a homicide, as well as making another ritual about a female named Natalie Holloway. Natalie Holloway was a female that vanished 2 decades before the murderer eventually came out and confessed to murdering Natalie. He makes a video along the same lines as the last, saying he is using demons to speak to Natalie Holloway with a satanic ritual to summon her soul.
Today, demons will help us summon a spirit of Natalie Holloway, and we will try to contact with Natalie. Natalie Holloway, in the name of Satan, we are summoning you. Summon your spirit to the body of a doll, and we want to talk with you this night. Natalie said she found a silence far away from heaven, from Jesus Christ, from God. She talking to us, Holy Spirit never helps her. Her soul needed more silence and love, because God can't give love for anyone. We bless you in the name of Satan.
And whether this is mental illness or not, I find it very disgusting to act on. In my opinion, there's just no excuses for searching up missing girls and making videos of this nature. But there's another branch of this channel I want to talk about, as this topic seems to be what they see as themselves. And that topic is Richard Ramirez. Richard Ramirez, also known as the Night Stalker, is a known serial killer and rapist who was convicted of 13 murders, 5 attempted murders, and 11 sexual assaults and 14 burglaries. And Satanic Girls seems to see themselves as the embodiment and reincarnation of Richard Ramirez.
I am incarnation of Richard Ramirez. I have a blessing from Satan to you. Cult of Satan is the most important thing in the world. Evil is a way for human spirits. Satan bless you.
With 11 different videos involving his name. Mostly are opinionated videos where he claims to be Richard Ramirez. With this next video being called Richard Ramirez, the benefits of being demonically possessed, where he explains his intense benefits of being demonically possessed by Richard Ramirez, giving you more of a picture of their possible mental state. With many of the Richard Ramirez videos following each other's lines. It's either sitting with a candle and a doll with some ominous music playing, or it's talking about being the reincarnation of Richard Ramirez and having bizarre, inaudible rambles. They could just be speaking Spanish, I don't know. But the last branch I want to talk about is his odd opinions. It seems to be that he likes to talk about his opinions, but embodies them as other people. One that I can instantly remember is the ideology that autistic females are actually just demonically possessed, which is all explained on a video called For Autistic Women. There's even another video called Miracle and Autistic Demons, where he explains to Miracle that she has autistic demons. He holds his opinions of all sorts. Opinions on YouTube channels that for some reason consist of women that just talk about themselves or life advice. For some reason, he feels they need a satanic ritual to cleanse their soul. Most of his opinions are under his weird persona of being Richard Ramirez, having opinions on politics and many other things, like Rodney, Alcala, and BTK, where he claims he is the reincarnation of these individuals, and then expresses odd opinions on creators or random topics like women's clothing. Overall, I think this is a person with serious mental health issues. Or maybe could just be a teenager being edgy for content. Maybe it's just another internet anomaly that acts crazy. We truly don't know. But the odd infatuations, specifically about women who talk about life advice and true crime YouTubers and people that are against Satanism, is a repeating pattern between these 3 months this channel's been posting, as well as trying to convince viewers to be a Satanist for the benefits, while consistently putting these synthetic sex dolls in the background of his videos that has no meaning besides the very first video. And I guess that's my main question out of all of this. How did this entire channel start with wanting to be informative for men's health, and then had such a switch quick into advocating for Satanism, going as far to the extent as doing rituals against random individuals? I truly have no idea, but if y'all have any conclusions, I would like to read them. So please comment what you think. If you would like to be at the end of my videos like 8 strings here, please go subscribe to my Patreon. The lowest tier is just $3. The link to my Patreon will be in the description with all of my other social media.